Hi guys, welcome back to Honest Straightforward Reviews. Today I am super excited to bring to you guys finally Sony WH-1000 XM5s. I am a big fan of the XM4s. I use them on a daily basis, so I am excited to finally be able to fund this. If you guys are new to the channel, by the way, I fund everything myself. I'm not some rich hotshot, just a normal guy who has a normal job just like everyone else, and it's a mortgage and all this family commitments, and I take time out of that and funds out of that to fund this channel. So if you appreciate this, subscribe and watch more videos. This is an unboxing and my impressions of the WH-1000 XM5s. By the way, just a disclaimer, a bit biased towards Sony's products. I always have loved their products, especially with sound. They do a really good job in my opinion. Let's have a look. And the XM4s were one of my most favorite used to everyday go-to headphones. All right, without further ado, let's have a look at this. Yeah, I love the packaging. They have really toned it down. They've made it recycled. That's great. No plastic. Fantastic. 2 ticks already. Not too much information. That's always a God-given. Okay, very plain, quite plain-ish. Plainish. Would have liked all this jargon to be away, and that's great. So let's give this open. I love the unboxing so far. Not too much information. That's the way it should be. They've taken a leaf out of what they did with the XM5s. So very recycled paper. That's great. Now, what is this? This is stuck here, so let's not mess around with that. And that's it. Bang. That's all. That's fantastic to see. I don't need to see manuals. I can see them online. I don't think a lot of people look at manuals these days anyways. They're mostly online, so I don't feel like companies should be wasting paper on all this stuff. All right, let's find out what this is. Seems like I need to open this. So it's got a bit of a QR code and it takes you to all of this information here. So you can start it by going to this QR code, turn this off, and third pair it to your Sony Headphones Connect. I've got that app already. As I said, I use the XM4s quite frequently. Bang, and that's it. Okay, all right. Without tearing it off. That was nice and easy. All right, what do you get inside? Let's have a look-see. So you get a free trial to this 360 Reality Audio by Sony. So don't sweat in it, don't sweat on it, don't get it wet in rain and all this. Okay, so it's not waterproof, and you get a bit of paperwork. I was banging on about how great it is not to see this, but there you have it. So don't really need all this, you know. They could have like a serial number thing where you can go online and do your serial number there. Let me know in the comments below. Am I being too harsh? Give me your feedback. Would you like to see less paper? They've done a great job. Then kind of given some paperwork there, but yeah, I understand for all these companies, it's really hard to break out of that set of rules that they all follow, but it's great that they're changing. Now, this is fantastic to see. This is very nice. Okay, not too shabby at all. I like it so far. The box is very different, so they're setting a very different tone. They're still selling the XM4s as a medium to higher end, and this is the high end to very high end kind of thing, or just high end. So they've changed it, but they're not saying this is superseding that. The name might give that away, but it feels more like, hey, these are two things, you know, and if you can't afford this one, go for that one kind of thing. So it's very different casing. So straight away, this gives it off that it's very different. And for reference, I have the XM4s. The footprint is a lot smaller for the XM4s. They've got a little pouch hard case here as well, but very different. Like, look at that, it's quite different, especially if you're traveling on airplanes. And it's got the same sort of hook to hook it onto things as this guy, and the zipper is basically the same as well. One is gold, one is rose gold, so there's not much difference in there. Let's give it a opening. The zipper feels fine, nothing too luxurious, and I do feel like it might catch. I don't know. All right, if it catches, that's not nice. Wow, okay, this is so nice to open. Look at that. That's very soft, very different to what we are used to with the Mark IVs and before. So Mark IV is pretty standard, you know, and you've got the airplane adapter and the micro USB and stuff there. But this guy takes it to another level. Look at these. That's great to see. Fantastic to see that. So it's not banging around in there, you know. That's always good to see. And you can see that here as well. They've included that. Looking at some of the other headphones, they don't have that compartmentalization of the headphones, and they can come across as being banged in there, you know. So this is great to stop it. They've made it a very different one here. Now, this is where all the cablings are set. So you've got the 3.5 to 3.5 audio jack, and that's very nice to touch. And then you've obviously got the USB-C to USB-A charging cable. Would be great if we all just went to USB-C to USB-C and just kept it there, you know what I mean, and not change the sizing of it every 2 years. Yeah, look at this. This is fantastic. One thing you'll note, they can't be bent anymore. So they can only turn around, but they cannot be bent at all. So that might be a deal breaker for you. You might not be able to stow them as well as you can. Now this is very nice. This is very, very nice to touch. I am scared nowadays to say this is very nice leather because of all the vegan stuff. So this might not even be leather. It might be synthetic. I don't know. But it's whatever it is, leathery feel, it's fantastic. They've still got the red R to indicate where the right side is. Okay. They've got some mics here. Okay. Lots of mics, you know, to do all the noise cancelling work. Look at that. And I bet there's quite a few in here as well if they were opened up. Now, the cups don't come off as easily. Looking at something like B&O H9s, they just come off really easily. They're magnetized. Also, the Apple AirPods Max. So USB-C charging, light indicator, on-off button. That's what I like to see. Noise cancellation, ambient mode. That's all good to know that it's all got it here. That's great. The only thing, the volume stuff might be touch, which I'm not a big fan of, but let's see how I feel about this. But that's basically it. It's a pretty wow factor. I do like it. I don't mind it at all. It's a wow of a headphone. And yeah, they've gotten rid of, everyone is getting rid of the old flight adapter. They don't have this anymore. So audio jack. But yeah, so anyways, that's just the only thing to note about these headphones. And they're nicely tucked away, bang. And this is magnetized as well. That's very nice to see. And that's basically it, guys. Thank you for watching it to the end. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do comment below, what do you think about the MX5 versus the MX4, and what would you guys like me to compare this against? Maybe the Bose Ultra, maybe the Ultra headphones that I've got, and I can test them against that, but let me know. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching it to the end. Take good care. Bye-bye.